Happy Tuesday. How are you today? I didn't do very much today. As a matter of fact, I'm still wearing my pajamas. Can you see? I have my pajamas on all day. This is the first day I've done that, but maybe I'll get dressed tomorrow. It felt pretty good today, though. It's cold here today. A little, not rainy, but very dark. It's just been dark all day. So that's probably why I was in my pajamas. I did some work. I cleaned the oven, did some other things. So I hope you had a good day too. I hope you had a fun day. Today is Aunt Melanie and Uncle Gary, or if you're Grayson, your mom and dad's birthday. So be sure to wish them a happy birthday before you go to bed. Tonight we're going to read The Secret Life of Walter Kitty. The Secret Life of Walter Kitty. It says in here that this book belongs to Lucy McGoran. You see that? Lucy McGoran. So that must have been Aunt Lucy or your mom and dad if you're Allie and Owen's book. So it starts out like this. I'm going to close this curtain. No, I don't think that's going to work either. Oh, can you see it? Hey, Walter! Walter Kitty! Yelled Tanner Rabbit. You left your gym suit in the drinking fountain. Walter! But Walter Kitty didn't hear a word as he drifted home from school. He was lost in his favorite daydream. The amazing Walter Wondercat leaps into the air and rescues the baby from a perilous perch. All the citizens of Belleville shout, "Hooray! Hooray for Walter the Wondercat, the hero of Belleville, the pride of..." So Walter is walking home, and it looks like he is daydreaming a little bit. It's kind of hard to see, isn't it? It's a little dark today. I told you it was dark outside. Ooh. Wait 1 second. I'm going to turn the light on. A little better. All right. Look out, Walter, said Freddie the newsboy, but not soon enough. Walter and Freddie landed in a tangle on the sidewalk. Sorry, Freddie, said Walter. What's the news? Walter Kitty, where have you been? Asked Freddie. He handed Walter a copy of the Daily Bulletin. The headline said, "Trouble in Belleville. Badgers run wild. Mayor declares park unsafe." So there's Walter and the newsboy, and there is the headline from the Daily Bulletin. And what does Walter think? He thinks, now this looks like a job for Wondercat. "Thanks for the news, Freddie," said Walter as he dashed off to change into his Wondercat clothes. "Oops," said Walter. "Sorry, Mrs. Gattini." Look, looks like he knocked her down. "Walter Kitty, you are a clumsy menace," said Mrs. Gattini. "Come back here and pick up my kumquats." Kumquats, thought Walter. I have more important work to do. Do you know what a kumquat is? I'm not sure I do. Walter raced through the back door into the kitchen where Mama Kitty was making soup. "Walter," said Mama, "please run down to Jake's Market and get a pound of fish heads. Then come right back and do your homework. And Walter, stay clear of the park and those badgers." There's Mama Kitty making some soup. "Oh, bat knuckles," said Walter when he got to his room. "Heroes don't have time for errands." Walter put on his cape and adjusted his mask. He's getting ready, putting on his cape. Now he was the amazing Walter Wondercat. He tiptoed past Mama and headed straight for the park. She told him not to go to the park, didn't she? Pete, the police dog, and Mayor Barclay were standing guard at the entrance. Walter ducked behind some bushes to listen to what they were saying. No one can sleep at night with those fiendish badgers carrying on and digging tunnels all over Belleville, said Mayor Barkley. And look at the mess they've made of our park. You've got to get rid of them. I've tried, sir, said Pete, but they just laugh at me and throw more garbage. Sounds like a tough job, thought Walter. But no job is too tough for Wonder Cat. That's him, Wonder Cat. Walter crept along the ground until he found a good spot to crawl under the fence. He wriggled and squirmed until he came out into the park playground right behind the castle. Aha! Thought Walter, a perfect lookout post. Walter huffed and puffed up the rope ladder. This is worse than gym class, he thought. At last, he made it to the top. There he is. See him at the top? Who's there? That at the bottom, do you think? Badgers. Walter peered over the castle wall and looked down. There was the whole nasty gang of badgers in a grisly, snoring heap. Suddenly, Walter forgot all about being Wonder Cat. He just felt like wimpy Walter Kitty. They really do look mean, thought Walter. I wish I were home. Walter backed away from the wall and tripped on his cape, and he stumbled down the castle slide. Ah! And down he went. That's what happened when he got down. Kerplop! He landed right on top of Roger Badger. Roger woke up howling. As he struggled to his feet, he pulled Arthur Badger's tail. Arthur whirled around and bopped Murray Badger's snout. Murray pushed Nick Badger into the sandbox. Within seconds, there was a full-scale riot. Walter slipped through the snarling badgers and huddled under the seesaw. The fighting got worse. The badgers roared and bellowed. The air was thick with fur. Being a hero isn't what it's cracked up to be, thought Walter. I'd rather be doing my homework. But Walter was too scared to move. What is going on with those badgers? Finally, the noise stopped. Walter peeked out from under his shelter. The once fierce badgers were now bruised and whimpering. Aww. Hopping hippopotami, said Mayor Barkley, arriving on the scene with Pete. Look at what you've done. Who? Me? Said Walter. I was just leaving. Walter darted past Mayor Barkley and raced home. When he got to his room, he ripped off his mask and cape and threw them into the closet. Phew, he said. What a relief to take off that suit and be plain old Walter Kitty. Walter, said Mama Kitty, coming into his room. Where are my fish heads? Oh, rat knees, said Walter. I guess that is a job for Walter Kitty. Says Mama, she still wants to finish her soup. You see his cape peeking out from under the door there? Back at the park, Mayor Barkley looked at the fallen badgers. I don't know how he did it, said the mayor, but that little cat has saved our town. What was his name? I don't know, said Pete, but from now on he will be known as the hero of Belleville. Look, what if they make a statue that looks like Walter Kitty? He's now the hero of Belleville. Well, that was a funny book, wasn't it? I think everybody has daydreams. And sometimes we all dream of being something really, really important. And we all are something really, really important. You sure are. Because I love you so much. So, have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.